20 best metal albums of 2021. Number 21, we have ARCHSPIRE, Bleed the Future. This album made me want to round up all my guitars, douse them in gasoline, light them on fire, and then proceed to go to my nearest guitar skill trainer to unlearn all of my talents and abilities. Good album. Number 20, we have Trivium in the Court of the Dragon. They really be fire breathing on this one. Matt is just an angel. He is riding the dragon. That's what's going on here. Okay, he is the dragon rider, and he just goes, boo, fireball, boo, fireball, boo, fireball. 19! While she sleeps, Sleep Society. You will not be sleeping listening to this album. The chunky metalcore riffs. We got some vibey stuff too, some fun electronics. Okay, little weird, definitely some puff involved. It's a Ginger Wallflowers. This album just makes the musician inside just tingle with so much happiness, like you really are just in fields of flowers and it's sunny, all bright, but then there's some rain, and that's because you hear Tatiana's voice go, or what, I can't do it. She actually is good, right? And instrumentally, my boy Eugene be doing his thing up there, actually making me like bass. You know what? Not easy to do. Some teen. Silent Planet, Iridescent. My boy Garrett goes hard, man. He's got some more raws than he's ever had before. He's got the low-lows, and he's got the high-highs. He's got some sing screams going on, some pure cleans going on, and he's of course hitting you with the poetry. Man, you better be ready to get poetry slammed. Instrumentally, this album hits hard. Citain of Mice and Men echo. It's all that you love of Mice and Men from all the years, from the to the volumes. Happier. This album made me happier. It's kind of like LA Vibes Meshuggah. Okay? But with extra vibes. For Tinos, we got Scion with their self-titled album. We have Gent Daddy Boy Jared Dines and Howard Jones, the legend himself. Howard just goes off, man. I don't think he can write a bad chorus. It can't happen. It's illegal. It will never happen. All right? Jared coming in with those riffs too, man. He's got some of that modern metal twist. He's got the jauntiness here and there, right? A little deathcore here and there too. What? Didn't expect that. 13. We have Atlas with their album Uko. Now, best part about this album is I don't understand any of it. These guys throw down, right? They're bringing the thaw. Honestly, I feel like this whole album could have just been the theme song of the actual show Vikings. Perfect fit. 12, Branda's Sacrifice, Lifeblood. It's in there, bro. They just take the word extreme, laugh at it, and then pour some Monster Energy drink on here. Because we have Kyle, man. And Kyle absolutely summoning all the zoo animal noises. I didn't even know some of these noises could exist. Instrumentally, it basically sounds like if anime turned into just hellish demons, which I guess that's I need to watch more anime. We're fighting intergalactic space aliens at the same time, right? The wheels. We have Darko US with their album Darko, man. These guys redefine the word creep for me. Instrumentally, we're playing with frequencies that your dog doesn't even know what's happening. They're like, is there music going on? Hello? And then we have Tom, man. No, man. It's almost like what you would think Enderman would do if he was a screamer, like the noises he would kind of make. Dees! Gojira Fortitude. And this album, man, it's got all the fun Gojira you're looking for. We got kind of the wacky, weird, spacey stuff like Another World, which just kind of takes it to a whole nother dimension. We got Born for one thing that just, man, that riff and then that ending breakdown, it's crushing. It crushes you. Right, we got some boinks from Amazonia, which is just it's boinkcore. I've never heard that. It's just a nice meh of whales and lizards. Like what you need. 9. We have Wage War Manic. Breakdowns are back. Breakdowns make everybody's life better, and they definitely took that motto to the core here. And man, you throw on something like Death Roll, and you literally like, please stand the way. If you are in pits during this time of song playing, no danger. Danger Zone. Number 8. Whitechapel, Kin. Beautifully destructive. Of even like acoustic parts and acoustic intros to songs and very soft, fun, crunchy guitar tones and little riffs and solos and stuff. but it also all was laced in just some fun, crunchy, heavy deathcore. Phil Bozeman just comes out, and his singing voice, it warms your heart. And it contrasts so well with all the heavy parts, because then you get crushed by, Phil's lows. It feels deathcore. I don't know what else to say. Beautiful. Slaven Wild Jarta with, Mastodon under Vatten. Completely destroyed that, all right? Just like these guys absolutely destroy your existence with how brutally heavy this album is. Don't even make me count the time signatures or where the one is. I do not know where the one is. Don't ask. I honestly think after listening to this album, every band within like a few years is going to try to sound like this or add elements of this, and they're just not going to be thorough enough to do it. This has 17 songs, by the way. Ooh. That's like 5 albums in 2021 standards, okay? 6. Imminent, Heaven, and Hiding. Architects, violin, emotion core. Fun riffs that are heavy and, very modern metalcore. Vocally, man, Eddie, he's got his sing scream, which just is ridiculously well done, going in and out. He's got his pure cleans that are just like they give you a little goosebumps here and there. You're like, damn, man, this is what it's like to feel. Number 5, we have Era with their self-titled album. Man, this album, this Nick, do guitar cover. Nick, do the no, I don't want to hate my life. Not gonna happen. Okay, Jesse's guitar work on this album is ridiculous, man. Era's already always been ridiculous, with the taps, and I just don't believe that Jesse doesn't actually have three hands at that point. This album is honestly everything Era is absolutely awesome at, all into one fun package where they just smash you. 4. Ice 9 Kills, Welcome to Horrorwood, The Silver Screen 2. It's safe to say these guys like the scaries. They're like they're into it. The addition of my boy Dan. Beautiful addition. You hear his little chromatic, jazzy flair. The riffs are ridiculous. The leads are ridiculous. The drum work is fun. Everything is absolutely high energy. Spencer's vocal performances is just, he exists as an entity that can do anything he wants at this point. The Broadway singing, the weird sound effects of dolls, disgusting demon noises, beautiful angelic cleans. They absolutely ace what they're about on this. 3. My comrades over there. We have Slaughter to Prevail with Kostolom. We have tracks like Baba Yaga, Demolisher, which honestly are some of the best breakdowns I've heard in a decade. You hear Alex, this demon god, which he looks the part too. It's the image, everything, but he's like the nicest little, just innocent, like Slav boy. I love it, right? But man, does he create noises which shouldn't be possible for human beings. And the whole album is laced in like this new deathcore kind of style, I guess, where like Slipknot is quite prominent, especially when it comes to like the riffage, where my dude Jack is just absolutely slaying with these high energy, just Bullet for My Valentine with their self-titled. The first track they came out with for the album cycle was Knives, which was had a fun, punchy, heavy riff, just roars everywhere, right? Some cleans here and there, but mainly just fun, heavy Bullet. And I was like, okay, so there's a track. And then they hit you with Parasite. And you're like, why is this one even heavier and faster? Then they hit you with Shatter. One of the best riffs of the year. It's simple, it's smashing, it's militant almost. It feels like you can command armies with it. And of course, they still have a bit more chill tracks, but even the chill tracks like Rainbow Veins still give you a huge pound and have like breakdowns in them, man. Now, before we do number 1, I also want to mention a few kind of smaller albums, basically EPs that were released, which is why I didn't throw them on this list, but I think they deserve a shout out for just being amazing. We got 1056 Downer Part 1, Devil Wears Prada with Zombie 2, Knock Loose a Tear in the Fabric of Life, Lorna Shore, because we know, okay? Invent Animate Sun Sleeps, one of the best metalcore tracks ever, by the way, with that little EP, and Structure's none of the above. Number 1, best, I mean, you're like, okay, yeah, really? Of course, Nick, you got it, all right? We know. You didn't say it yet. We know, Nick. We know. Spiritbox Eternal Blue. This album is basically just modern metal paradise, and absolutely every single band for the next 3 years are going to be looking on it and being like, damn, we kind of got to copy that now. This album will make you feel every single emotion a person thinks they could feel and ones they didn't even know existed. Whether it be just from the brutal heaviness from tracks like Holy Roller, Hurt You, and most of the tracks on here all have some kind of chunk to them, but those really are just like pounders that just make you go, ah! You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? All the way from literal tears, like constants. Instrumentally, we of course got my boy Mike, the bouncy boy himself, bendy, but there's still so much space for Courtney to queen it up and just absolutely dominate, whether it be the rars and disgustable heaviness parts or just the melodic singing that just makes you feel like you're in fairyland. I've never seen something so hype actually deliver on the hype. That's why I will eternally be blue. Let me know what your top 20 albums of the year were down below in the comments. Oh, and before I forget, also, most dog album of the year goes to Termina Dysphoria. Delete it.